Content warning: Universe Zero is a fun exploration of self-discovery, childish games, and crass comments between a few friends and a pool of dice. Full content warning in the description below. Welcome to Universe Zero, an actual play podcast where I, James, will lead these adventurers into a manic and bizarro world, pulling inspiration from my favorite childhood anime, manga, and comics, blending it into the fast-paced, high-energy world where anyone can push past their limits and become heroes of their own story. Let me introduce you to the players, and today I'm going to switch it up. And Jacob, introduce yourself and your character.
Hey, I'm Jacob Ivy, and I play Marvin. Marvin's a Nolian, man, and he likes to play around in his fanny pack.
For our European audience, that is equally as funny. For our American audiences, what? And then next, Josh, go ahead and introduce yourself and your characters.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play Dart, the Froggle, an inspiring everything.
Yeah.
Wait, you're inspiring everything?
No, you know what I meant. That's why you asked.
But any case, for Universe Zero, our Universe Zero question of the week for your characters, what is your character's favorite Universe Zero podcast or TV show? So something that exists anywhere that you've listened to, whether it was on Null, or Bogan, or on Earth. Favorite podcast or TV show?
Oh, favorite TV shows would be like old Chinese kung fu movies and try to learn from them, even though it's obviously, you and I would know that's not where you should learn martial arts.
I mean, that's where every kid learns.
Yeah, Dart can't get enough kung fu movies. Yeah, where they just wall run for a quarter mile.
I mean, Dart might be able
and then they run across the tops of people's heads.
When you're able to do that, you'll have to be like, just like that one movie.
Yeah.
What about Marvin? Favorite podcast or TV shows?
Marvin can't get enough of Madame Legume and her Crystal Emporium. Madame Legume and her Crystal Emporium is a show that comes on late at night, approximately between the hours of 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. He really got into it while, working the late night shift at Slugmart. So essentially, it's just a lady in her crystal balls making shit up. She just talks about like the Leviathan and when the world's gonna end for hours on end. It gets people on the line. Marvin's called in a few times. He has a good time with it, He knows it's all fun and games. Or is it? The equivalent would be Coast to Coast AM.
Oh man, I would listen to Madame Legume then. You got me on that one. Last time on Universe Zero, Dart the Froggle friend thought he was signing up for a quiet morning of fishing, only to find himself swallowed whole by the Rabbit Festival, an annual celebration of romance, candied carrots, and puppet shows. As drums pounded and hearts beat, Dart did his best to stay focused on his rod, and absolutely not on the overwhelming relationship energy surrounding him. Fate, however, had other plans. Dart crossed paths with Cam, a smug, unsettling TA to the infamous Dr. Karivo, the robotics expert. In a perfectly timed anime-grade whoopsie, the two collided and swapped identical toolboxes, apparently a widely popular design in Universe Zero. Cam didn't realize the mistake until it was far too late, when he attempted to hand off an upgrade of robotic eyes to Granny Gyukyu, Dr. Karivo's elderly paramour. Realizing something was very wrong, both mechanics launched into a frantic search through the festival, and when they finally collided, sparks flew and a fast-paced battle erupted, with Cam proving far more dangerous than expected. But Dart relied on instinct, agility, and hard-earned martial skills to dip, dodge, and dash through the combat to return the correct toolbox and put an end to the clash without escalating things any further. With the festival winding down and the moon hanging low, Dart ended his long day with his neighbor, Maddie Skippers. To everyone else, it looked like a perfect festival date. To Dart, just a friendly hangout. This time, Universe Zero. What are we gonna do?
So anybody listening to this who may also be a Paw Patrol fan, the recaps are written by Captain Turbot.
I don't know who that is. You know what?
I didn't think, but
My partner's little brother we used to watch that, so he would probably know.
You can tell who has kids here.
This time, As we open up into Universe Zero down on K-Town, we see a crowd gathered around Yukon's School of Martial Arts as Yukon is outside his dojo with a variety of his students. Dart is probably there, Marvin's there as it's his day off. As the sound of breaking wood planks, concrete slabs being broken, and guttural utterances fill the air as Yukon students demonstrate their knowledge of the martial arts. The crowd goes, ooh, ah, wow, and golf claps all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was gonna say the same shit.
And one
Yeah.
lone slug slime creature. Yeah. Let's start with Dart. Would you be participating in this demonstration of martial skill or just observing for the day for Sensei Yukon?
I would like to be showing off my rock paper scissors trick. I imagine between being excited and naive, I'm gonna be wearing a janky homemade shirt that says "Grand Reopening."
Yes. Yeah, the sign on the front window is probably one that you and others had helped with. So it says like grand reopening and everyone did like a different
Yeah.
letter. So none of the font
Right.
matches on any part of the sign. You have the R in reopening matches the calligraphy on your shirt. As you do this, are you wanting to demonstrate this shadowboxing style or do you want to demonstrate this breaking wood planks or bricks?
So Dart's not going for the limelight here.
Okay.
If someone else is doing bigger, better things, I'm just gonna kind of want to be a background character doing little moves.
Yeah, go ahead and just do a combat roll for your rock, paper, scissors maneuver. And let's see how successful you are, considering you're not attacking anyone. This is just for show.
4-4-11.
4-4-11. 4 successes. So pretty darn good, you know? You have a group of people. I'm going to tally that up. Based on how well various people are doing their performances, we'll make something
Okay.
else easier later. That would get as you do rock, paper, scissors. And although no one's there,
Yeah.
everyone can see the intent behind your actions. And it's like, this yellow belt knows what he's doing. It inspires children all around and grown adults to be like, I could learn a thing or two.
Yeah, Dart. Hell yeah, man.
With Marvin there, as Dart is doing his performances, a mixture of katas, special techniques that he's learned, and basic kicks and punches and so on. What is Marvin doing as Dart is demonstrating his skills?
Marvin is doing fake tarot reads
Okay.
for people that want it.
I will say that not only is this their martial demonstration going on, Yukon is actually grilling up food, various eggplants, potatoes, burgers, and hot dogs and so on. Think like 4th of July festival almost for this grand reopening with nice vegan options. Separate grill for the vegans, so there's no cross-contamination. You're sitting there, there's children and adults all around. Who would you can pick anyone, any species that we've talked about and age. Who would you like to be giving a tarot reading to?
I imagine right now that you said there's children
Yeah.
sitting around.
Yeah.
I imagine that Marvin's kind of acting like what would be equivalent to our world as you hired a clown for your kid's birthday party. And there's like there's kids around, so I'm imagining like a beast folk kid, you know, sitting in front, sitting across from me as I'm like, all right, man. So this one's gonna be your past. You know what? You know, let's not. You're gonna find a goat to ride. You're gonna find a goat to ride in your past. All right. Your present. Oh no. Why don't we just stay away from anything sharp for a little while, buddy? Especially spears. Just stay away from any spears. You know, and maybe just let your parents know not to let you run with any scissors right now. In your future, yeah, that one's pretty good right there. You're gonna eat a lot of good food, man. You're
Oh.
gonna get a lot of good food in the future.
Oh wow. You can see that it's like a little cougar child with one of his like canine teeth has grown in, the other one is missing because he lost it for his adult one. And like, oh wow. That's cool. Where'd you learn to do that?
Oh man, sometimes stay up way past your bedtime and watch Madame Legume. She'll teach you everything you need to know about reading the cards.
Oh,
You could do this with regular playing cards too.
Mom, can I have regular playing cards and stay up late and watch Madame Lagoon? Lagoon.
You didn't hear that from me, kid. All right, let's move on to this next little octopus kid.
Yeah.
Do while you do that, go ahead and do. You can either do a occult roll or a like charm roll. So charisma plus charm if you have the skill.
I do have charm. So let's do that. That's fun. I haven't used any skills yet. So what's that? That's 5 dice there. That's gonna be a 5, a 4, a 4, a 5, and a 5.
That's 5 successes. Wow.
That's pretty great.
That's pretty good.
Well, I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. Thank you.
And you rolled less dice than Dart.
Hey, look, it's not a competition. I mean, I guess it kind of is. Sorry.
So you're doing this. You can't smell the delicious savory meats and veggies that are going all about. Can Marvin also roll for me a seek roll?
Seek roll. I don't
Yeah.
have a seek skill.
So that's actually an interesting thing. So there's hiding and seeking, playing off the words there. Hide is
Yeah.
defensive, and seek is, let me find it. Charisma.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can use your charisma pool and then any seek dice to just kind of like look around. It's similar to other systems, passive perception stuff. I
Got
want to
it.
just see if you see something.
Let's find out. I got 1 success, I believe. So it was a 1, a 4, and a 2.
I was looking for a 4 because it's supposed to be easy. As you're looking around, you're doling down the cards for the kid, the octopus kid. You do see that there is a guy in a business suit that looks pretty disheveled with his head fully face down in the grill in front of Yukon as he's taking in big whiffs of like smells from the meat. And Yukon doesn't seem to be bothered by it as he's flipping burgers right in front of this guy's face. Obviously, heat and grease should be splattering on him, but he's just over there doing his thing.
Sorry, kid. You know what, kid? Why don't you go ahead and I'm gonna flip these cards for you and let you figure out what you think. It's a little more interactive. I'll be right back.
The cards I flipped were King of Coins, the Fool, and the 3 of Cups. Just for your knowledge later for the kid to figure out. So I flipped the cards over for him, and I go,
Just give me one more second, and I'll let you know if your interpretation's right.
and Marvin's gonna stand up and kind of, I guess I'm not too far from the grill, but like make my way over to the grill.
Yeah, a
and,
couple strides.
Hey man, you don't want to get no grease on that fancy business suit there.
Oh, hey. Oh, I'm not wearing a suit, Marvin. I didn't see you there as the Yukon's talking to you.
Do I still see the guy?
You still see the guy, and he like
the-
stands up and looks at you and is like, inquisitive.
Hey Yukon, I'm not talking to you, buddy. I'm talking to your other buddy right here.
Uh,
points at the air.
looking around and is just, oh, okay, Marvin. Sure.
He's gonna turn his back on Yukon.
Hey man, what's your name?
She's talking to the air.
As the person is just like, who, you can see me.
Yeah, man, you're wearing a pretty funky dress up for barbecue.
Can you come over here really quick? I need your help with something. And he's gonna walk through the grill, and he just passes through it without moving it or anything. It's almost as if his body was incorporeal, and just goes over towards the table that has all the food on it.
If I look back to the octopus kid, what are the kids like? Well, the kid's doing right now.
He thinks that he is going to be a king, and he's like, yeah, I got the best draw. I am gonna be a king, and I want to have a bunch of fools for subjects. And you're a fool, and you're a fool, and I'm gonna be rich because you did a cup card or something. 3 cups. Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 gold coins, and I'm gonna be so rich. And you're gonna be my subjects.
I'm gonna take the couple strides. I'm gonna do a longer path to the guy, where he's sitting at. I'm gonna take a couple strides to go by the kids and be like,
Man, little Octo kid, you're doing great, man. Why don't you sit down here?
and I'm gonna put the cards in front of him.
I want you. Now I'm entrusting you with a big responsibility here, little fella. I want you to tell all these kids, and maybe some of the adults, their fate.
I think he flips over a card. I don't know what you can flip over a card, and he's just gonna say that that's your fate.
I don't know if you guys will see it.
Upside down something.
9 of coins.
9 of coins. You owe me 9 coins.
That's your fate.
That's your fate.
Yeah, kid, you're gonna do great in this business right here. You should really start watching Madame Lagoon more than the other kid.
All right, man. He's gonna pat him on the head. He's a little moist, a little,
Yeah.
like a little squelched, you know, like.
I'll also say that
You're gonna do great.
this kid looks kind of like if you've ever seen the Zelda Link's Awakening, those like little squid guys on the beach. So like he has the little squid mouth,
Yeah.
but then tentacles that circle all the way around his head, but then he has like a childlike squid body.
You're gonna do great, you little freak.
Wow.
And he's gonna leave the cards with him to go talk to this business guy.
Yeah. As you approach the table that has all the food on it, he's standing in the table, so his like lower half is underneath the table and the tablecloth. And he's like, "Hey, can you get something out of here for me?" As he's pointing down, and his hand is like going underneath the table.
Well, I mean, maybe. I'm not sure where here is based on the fact that you shouldn't be in a table.
Yeah.
I may not even be awake right now.
Yeah. I'm just like I haven't seen anyone who could see me for a while. I really don't remember how long I've been here, but I know that I left my watch down here, and if you could really get it for me, that would be great.
Now, can I get you to define down here?
Yeah, it's in. I can't pick it up, but it's in the sewer grate here. Can you pick it up for me?
If I look at the ground, is there a sewer grate there, or is it just ground?
Yeah, if you like lift up the tablecloth, you would see that it's the table is like on the corner of the curb, covering where there's a drainage grate.
I feel like I saw a movie one time that was like this, where some interdimensional god tricked kids down into the sewers and then ate them.
I don't know of that movie. Is it? I don't know.
It was all right. Something about Sperry.
Sperry.
I should probably get. Can I bring a buddy with me? Buddy systems feel like it's better.
Yeah, like if you're gonna help me, that would be great. If you could just get my watch. You are more than welcome to do a gut check on the ghost, or a history check, which is also charisma. Charisma, I realized, is a pretty heavy skill, but that's also because combat and defense are heavy in other ways. So you could do a history check, either one, to get information about this being.
They're both charisma based.
Yeah.
I don't have history specific as a skill. I do have gut check, so I guess I'll just do gut. So that'll just be my gut check plus charisma.
Dice pool.
6 turns into a 10, and then a 6 turns into 11.
Yeah, so I
10
had
and
3
11.
successes needed for this, which you ended up getting 4 because of the 2 exploding successes that are 6 over. So about a year ago, there was a guy who got hit by a car, like a hit and run, and he died
Yeah.
nearby in this neighborhood. You vaguely remember that his name was Kanashi Pai, Pai.
So I'm gonna look at him for a minute before, because my plan is to get Dart, because Marvin lives by a strict "don't go into the sewers alone" lifestyle.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go get Dart either way before trying to get the watch out of the sewers down there.
Mhm.
Because who knows? I mean, it's been a year since this guy died, so who knows if it's kind of moved down way, or if it's like right there. I'm gonna kind of look him over a little bit.
If I can just do a quick little guess, just so I'm not being rude here, because I asked you earlier and you didn't tell me your name, so I just want to make sure here. Are you Mr. Pie?
That sounds very familiar. As he's like looking around, he like pulls out his wallet out of his pocket, and there wasn't an ID there before, and now there is one, and he sees his name. And he's like, Kanashi Pai. Yeah. That's me.
It's wild that you didn't know that was you, but I knew it was you. That's real weird, man. I'm gonna go get my buddy who probably won't be able to see you, but if he is able to see you, it'd be pretty cool. Hey, you like wait right here.
I have nowhere else to be.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're dead. That's right. Cool. You know what, Mr. Pie? Just hang out right here.
He's just gonna start beelining to Dart. Internally, just like, Like, how did I get mixed up with a ghost? I mean,
Huh.
what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just an alien from another planet, man. I'm just trying to make it here. This supposed to be my gap year. I'm just hanging out, and I'm getting punched in the face, and I'm involved with ghosts and weird demons. I don't know what's going on, man.
While you walk over to Dart, you have some like kids who are really interested in like, oh man, that was really cool. Can I have you just roll flat 4 dice?
4412.
As you're talking, you can see Marvin coming over. Is there anything you want to say to these kids? It's like, oh, and like 2 of them are like, I want to learn how to do this.
Okay, kids, just remember, don't hurt each other. This is for defense only. And I'm going to teach the children, to the best of my ability, the action called strike.
You ball up the fist, put the thumb
Yep.
on the outside, and you punch them in the face.
There's no better way to learn than having it done to you, kid.
Yeah, go ahead and just do another combat roll.
Darts over here fucking these kids up.
Oh my god.
You're an excellent teacher. That's
Oh no.
the-
12,
All the successes.
15. Yeah,
Nice.
you got a lot.
So I'm basically their hero for the next
They're
3
like,
years or something.
whoa. As you punch, like your shirt like snaps, but to them it sounds like, you know, a plane going like breaking the sound barrier. Like,
They're bleeding from their ears.
wow. And you're only a yellow belt? Whoa. Your teacher must be really good.
The basic strike is a great tool.
And then they're like punching in the air and they're and 2 of them are gonna immediately go run and sign up.
Nice.
You have 2 new kids for the kid class. Marvin approaches.
Marvin heard the sound barrier break as he approaches.
Oh man, your shirt all right?
Oh, I mean, I thought so. I just made it this morning.
Wait, you made that?
Yeah. It's just like a plain white tee with broad paintbrush strokes that say grand reopening.
Oh man, the liquor store down the road from the Slud Mark sells grand reopening shirts. You could have got one there. You didn't have to make
Oh.
it.
That is very specific. I'm happy to make things.
All right, man.
You know what you know as a side tangent that the reason that it has grand reopening shirts is because it gets broken into frequently and they have to constantly do like a grand reopening every
They should
couple
just name the
months.
store grand reopening.
Wait, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh man, I like your enthusiasm. Did you just teach those kids how to punch each other?
Well, I told them not to use it on each other.
That seems responsible to me, man. I just taught some kids how to do magic.
Oh.
Oh, wait. That's why I came over here. I'm seeing ghosts. Well, ghosts.
Oh, like ghosts?
like
Like
ghosts.
from stories?
Someone else chimes in, like ghosts?
Yeah, like ghosts.
Whoa. I don't know you
Oh,
guys,
maybe-
but ghosts.
Marvin, maybe you just need to lie down.
Yeah, man. Come over here. I gotta show you. It's pretty wicked, man.
Yeah. I'll join you. Yukon, I'll be back in a few.
I like the blind enthusiasm of Dart that's just like, yeah, I mean, my friend said he's seen a ghost. I guess let's go check it out. There's no real pushback. It's just like, maybe you need to lie down. Nah, man, let's go check it out. All right, cool.
Marvin can see this ghost. Dart cannot. Who is standing still waist deep into the table, waiting for you to return.
All right, Dart. Now you might not be able to see this guy, but do you remember? I don't know if you were here a year ago, but about a year ago, this young fella named Mr. Pie got hit by a car. Do you remember that?
I'll roll for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got
What?
yeah the 3 successes plus you got 4.
Cool. I've lived here for 4 years, like 4.5, maybe 6. Not used to this planet.
Yeah, you remember it was right after one of your classes. It was a like you remember it was like a old school kind of classic muscle car. You don't remember who was driving it per se. You remember and that guy was messed up. There wasn't a lot of things you and Yukon or anyone else could do.
Oh, it was Yeah, that it was right outside of the studio here. It's hard to forget something
Okay.
like that.
Awesome, cool. I just wanted to I'm really glad that you were here to see it because I was a little concerned that he might be trying to trick me down there to like eat me or something like that. So that makes me feel a little better.
You're telling me that the guy from the squashed car is here?
Yeah, he's right here.
And I'm gonna do like almost like the Vanna White, like
Yeah.
behind this door.
He's right here.
And just point into the middle of the table.
Okay. Does Marvin try to touch him?
I mean, I wasn't trying to touch him, but if I accidentally do, I'll let you decide that. That feels like a good DM discretion thing, since Marvin's a little aloof.
No. Yeah, you don't touch him. Yeah, and he's standing there waving hello, but you can't see him or hear him.
Mr. Pie says hi.
Is this your friend? Can you get my watch? It's stuck down there.
1 second, Pie. I'm trying to talk to Dart here. I'm gonna help you out, Pie, but I gotta talk to Dark first.
Sorry, it's just been a while since I talked to anybody.
I get it, buddy. Anyway, so yeah, Dart. I need your help. Well, Pie needs your help.
Really don't know what's going on here. So the direction he was looking at, I don't know if this means anything to you, but I'm gonna hold the ball of air that he's talking to. I'm just gonna be like, You're telling me this is pie? I'm gonna reach over the table where I think he was looking.
Yeah, I think you would feel like, although again we've established that it's summer, vague summertime. There's kind of like a cool breeze there, and as your hands go through him, Marvin hears the slight like rustling of chains, but you don't feel anything, Dart.
I didn't like that.
Cool.
I didn't like that one bit. Let's not touch him. Let's get your hands out of Mr. Pie.
Okay. So
Chains. Ugh.
I'm here to help. You just have to remind me how to help right now.
Well, the best part about this is that I don't have to remind you. I just need your intuition here. So, here's the dealio. Mr. Pie died, and I don't understand how, but his watch is in the sewer grate down there somewhere. Now, I don't mind going down there. I just don't want to do it alone. I got a strict only go in the sewers with a buddy system in place for my life.
I will say I might not have described it super well. It's a great, but it's like one that catches like leaves and other debris stuff. So like a full person could probably fit down there, but it's not like a directly into evil Ninja Turtle super sewer.
Yeah.
Marvin don't care.
Yeah.
He doesn't go in the sewers on his own.
So I'm gonna have an internal monologue while looking. I'm gonna look at Marvin and then look at the grate. Oh, it's really weird that Marvin knows the guy who died here, and it doesn't really seem like him to be grave robbing. I know jewelry could fetch a high price, but this is also bizarre. Not convinced is what I'm selling here. Not convinced, but I'm still will help my friend.
So there's a table over the sewer grate with a tablecloth on it. So you're welcome to move the table, lift up the grate if you want, and rummage around.
Hey, Dart, if you get that side of the table, I'll get this side, and I think we can just shimmy right on in there, you know?
Yeah, let's do it.
I will say for this one, I'm going to actually vary up the rules. This is one thing I have been toying with is instead of a charisma-based seek roll, I want a combat-based, because since combat uses power and smarts as its base, the mixture of moving around and kind of like reaching down in there, a combat, and if you have the seek skill, you can roll those dice as you reach in, rummage around, look through all the old leaves and grass clippings and wet fur from what might have been a rat at one time. Oh. So was that 2 from Marvin?
Yeah, just 'cause I only have 2 combat die. I don't have a seek.
Right.
So,
but you got an exploding.
I did. I got a 4, and then I got an 11.
And then Dart got a 5 and a 9. So I'd say with both you after pulling out large chunks of debris and rummaging through it, you both at the same time would see the slight glisten of an old or of the watch. It's busted, but you find the watch there in amongst the debris.
As we see the watch, Marvin, you really are talking to a ghost, aren't you?
Yeah, look at you for a second, kind of like dumbfounded. You know what I mean? Like big almond, but like with a fake blue iris. You know?
Was it ever in question, man? Why would I lie about talking to a ghost? That'd be weird.
How could I just immediately believe something I can't see or hear myself?
Oh man, you just gotta do it sometimes. You just live in this kind of line of work. Sometimes the walls just talk to you. You ever sat in a convenience store for 24 hours?
I can't say I have. Not consciously, at least.
It's not fun, man. Sometimes things just start talking to you. You make friends with stuff, and you just gotta hope it's real.
Wow.
Can you send that to my family? As he like tries to pick it up, he can't touch the watch. Like,
Marvin lifts up his finger.
Not now, Mr. Pie. Me and Dart are having a moment.
Oh, well, when you get a chance, can you send it to my family? It was my dad's. I'd love them to have it back.
Mr. Pie, I will get your watch back to your dad eventually. Can't you see? Me and my friend are having a moment right now. God, the undead are just unruly. So rude. Now the moment's gone. All right, Pie. What's your dad's name?
Dart's just looking, waiting, confused, enthralled.
Yeah, Dart will see that Mr. Pie, or he won't see Mr. Pie, but we'll see Marvin, I assume, writing down the address somewhere. There's no need for the specific address, but like he'll give you an address and a name and be like, oh yeah, it'd be great if you could send it off. I'm sorry I don't have any money, but the kindness, it will pay you in the future.
Look. We're all gonna die one day, so just put a good word in the back end. I'd like to make it somewhere nice.
Okay. I don't know who it'll be, but my soul is assessed. I'll let whoever assesses it know that Marvin's a good guy.
All right, Mr. Pie. Well, I guess you'll disappear once I get this delivered, so I mean, maybe go watch Yukon some more. I mean, you're having a good time doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over to Dart.
Is it voyeurism if a ghost is watching you?
Dart's pupils are dilated. He's having an existential crisis.
Hey, buddy, you don't look too good. Maybe we need to get you over to Yukon.
With a 1,000-yard stare, I've done pretty well at distracting myself from death, and some people don't die all the way. And then you said just disappear when this is done. His whole body shivers from head to toe.
Yeah, he'll dip out into the spiritual plane.
A shiver line's gonna go down, and the pupils go back to normal. Okay, so you got the address. Let's go do a good deed for a ghost.
Is it better if we call him a dead guy?
He's a guy that's dead. I don't see the problem.
We'll make you more comfortable, buddy. You know what? I think I know what will help out.
I'm gonna take him over to the Octo Kid.
Hey, Octo Kid. Can you give my buddy here a card reading? I want to see how you're doing.
You know what? The interesting thing is, as you go over towards the Octo Kid, there's a green-skinned guy with black nails sitting at the table where you were sitting. He is wearing all black cloak-style coat that's light for many layers, with like a very fashionable, clean off-white shirt underneath, and baggy, kind of like samurai pants on, and he's wearing a backwards fitted baseball cap with the word sword on it, but you can see that it's in reference to the Swordfish baseball team. And as you approach the table, Octo Kid is sitting there, but he's saying to Octo Kid, as he deals out your cards to the kid, oh yeah, you're gonna die when you're 18 from a bad prank. And he puts out more cards for other kids. Oh, you looks like you're gonna live a long time, 121, but watch out for your wife. Oh, and kid, you should probably lay off on the sodas because your kidneys are going to explode when you're 75. And to a kid who's eating ice cream, you should probably stop. You're going to get a dental infection and die by 63. But you do you, kid.
Hey, Dart.
Hey, Marvin.
Do you see this one?
Well, that's not a ghost.
I was really kind of hoping this one was dead.
What? What do you mean?
He's gonna lean in kind of close to you.
That's the guy who gave me my cards, not the ones the kids are playing with. And that book I'm always reading, it came from that guy. He just kind of showed up and just dropped it off Slugmart.
On a whim?
I think there were some details around it, but I don't necessarily remember them because in real life it's been about 2 to 3 months.
You've never met him prior to receiving the magic ones?
Man, what's even weirder is I called him a slug and he still gave him to me. I do remember that part.
If the thing he gave you is something he could just pass off to a stranger, I can't imagine what else he's familiar with.
Also just told those kids when they're gonna die, which is kind of weird.
Well, anybody could say random things, Marvin.
Oh no, though.
He's being
I know,
creepy
man.
towards children, and that's upsetting me. But for 1 second to think he's being like accurate is, I think, crazy talk.
You can see that as he's talking to the kids and some of the kids are sad, he just like reaches into his pocket and you can hear like an audible boop, plop sound as something like pops into existence in his pocket, and he pulls out like a yo-yo for one kid, like, here, don't worry, you'll get good at this. And he sips on some water.
But see there, he gave that kid a gift. I think maybe we should. What do you think? Maybe we should go say hey.
Yeah, being nice to 1 out of 10 people ain't bad.
Look, man, 2 out of 10. I'm in here too.
Okay, well, I don't think we could do much to avoid being recognized. If he knows he gave this to you, we might as well say hi. Do you think he remembers you?
Does he remember me? Could you forget something like this?
And I don't know if you've taken a good look at Marvin recently.
What's your wing
but-
of the day? Are you still in the rainbow afro?
It's not the rainbow afro anymore.
Okay.
He's wearing a pair of hater blockers, first off. Let's start there. But he's also wearing, parted from the side, big poofy scene girl hair that comes down his shoulders with the fox or the raccoon tail stripes on the ends of it.
Mm.
And it covers over like not like a full eye, but like a third of his left eye as he looks at you, and I think you're just getting a real good look at what he's wearing. And then he is wearing one of the grand reopening shirts.
Oh, nice.
Tucked
It's like from the
into
store,
his
from the
boxers.
grand reopening store.
Yes, from the liquor store, tucked into his boxers that he's been wearing with his fanny pack around that.
I'm so glad I have a base model for Marvin that I can just Photoshop this onto.
Marvin, do you know that you're making a fashion statement?
I mean, I'm wearing clothes.
Right. What was the question? I think he could have forgotten you. He seems to just, I don't know, live in chaos and carry on.
Oh, that'd be a great sticker for a scooter, man. You should go into business.
Sticker biz? But I gotta build capital before I start a business.
Who told you that? Madame Legume says to follow your dreams, man.
Having a sticker shop's not my dream.
Okay, I thought something was telling me it might be a little bit of a dream.
I will say that this guy, he is palm down waving at you to come here. Like waving, hello, come here.
1 second, man. We're trying to decide what Dart's dream is.
We're having a
The hell is wrong?
People keep
What-
interrupting us.
The hell is wrong with all of these supernatural beings that keep coming into my life and being rude as hell?
I will say he didn't say anything. It's just a come here hand wave.
It's big
And now the moment's done with. We might as well walk over there, Dart.
All right.
Sure, go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards for me, as those will be out when you approach.
All right, in order, are you ready?
Yeah.
That's a reverse King of Coins, which has already popped up once. A upright Two of Wands.
That actually makes sense. As you approach, he's just gonna be, so sit. It's so nice to meet. We ran into each other once when I was very thirsty. I haven't properly introduced myself.
Oh, that's right.
So I know you're Marvin. It was on your shirt when I first met you. I haven't met your friend here, but my name's Velvet. So it's so nice to meet you.
Like, wait, velvet like the material?
Yes, yeah, velvet like the material.
Names their kid after a fabric.
It's a culturally significant name, but that's not why I'm here today. I think you ran it. I want to apologize for my friend Satin that you ran into a few days ago. I gave him a mission and he took some liberties with it. I heard you did an amazing job, so I wanted to give you a little heads up this evening that you should probably stay home. There's some other ghosts running about. It seems like those cuckoo gourds are doing something, and it's causing everything to get stirred up in town. So you should probably stay home tonight, or stay with a friend. Whatever.
Wait a second. Dart, did we run into someone named Satin?
I don't think so.
I don't know who you're talking about, man. Last week I ran into some guy that tried to beat me up and then gave me a slime. That was pretty great.
Yeah, that was Satin.
Did I tell you
Again.
about that, Dart?
My apologies.
You actually haven't mentioned it.
What, you didn't see Arvin hanging out in the crowd? I've totally turned from Velvet. I don't know if Velvet's used to this kind of like treatment. I'm just like, you didn't see Barvin out in the crowd out there? He was cheering you on while you're doing your what do you call it? Slice and dice and tomato?
Yep. They call it whatever it needs to be called.
Yeah, he was cheering you on.
I don't know. I don't think so.
To go introduce you to him, that's just rude of me. I'm sorry, man. Johnny and me were hanging out just the other day, and he was tapping him on the head, little jelly guy.
A gelatinous friend. Who would have thought?
Satin will look at the two of you and he'll like put his hand down on the justice card, which is reversed for him, but not for you. And he'll hand it to Dart and say, "You might need this. It has just affix it to anything you can't see.
Okay. More ghosts, huh?
Might come in handy. But I need to return."
Put it in my toolbox.
your very
I carry everywhere.
common fashionable toolbox that everyone who's anyone has.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
red gloss paint.
Have you since tried to decorate it so you know, like, no one can confuse it theirs with yours anymore?
That's a good question. No.
Good. Then I can keep using that in the future. Yeah, so he'll hand it to you, and then, like I said, I need to get back to work, but it was a pleasure meeting you, Marvin.
Wait 1 second. Sorry, let me. Velvet.
Yes.
Velvet. It's in the brain now. It's not gonna go anywhere. I got one question for you. That's it.
You see, like, he gets like a real distant look for a second.
Oh, the book, the spell book. Am I supposed to put the cards in the middle of it? It's been driving me wild. The whole layout of the book. It's been driving me crazy. I've just been putting cups in the middle lately.
Yes. That is exactly what you were supposed to do. Did you read the user guide in the back of the book?
In the back of the book.
Yeah. There's like an
Wait.
index.
Did you think that I could actually like just straight up read that?
Yeah, who wrote that book? You should put instructions on the first page, not the last one.
We argued about this for hours, actually.
Well, that's when that same sound of static will happen, and he is gone, and there are children now around you who were ones that Dart had been talking to, and then also the ones that you were showing magic to. Can I have Marvin roll 5d6s? I want to see how many you convert to wannabe magic users in the future.
1.
1.
I got 1.
What a very rude, kind man.
Yeah, man, the supernatural is wild like that. Sometimes they give you a kiss on the cheek. Sometimes they stab you until your insides fall out. It's pretty wild.
I thought you might have said sometimes they give you a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, I
Oh
did.
wait, I forgot what I was gonna say after that. Oh, and sometimes they give a cheek on your kiss.
Yeah, and
That
that's
would
exactly
be
it, Dart.
crazy.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
come on, kids, let's all clap.
They're
No,
all
wait.
clapping.
Oh, now I just feel really upset that you're clapping at the joke.
All the kids that are there don't know who you were talking about, and then any of the kids that did see him don't remember him right now. Only you two do. The rest of this event kind of goes fine. You know, Johnny does a cool like triple kick flurry of blows where he breaks 3 wooden boards. Another classmate of yours is able to break a couple bricks with a single strike. Classic martial arts demonstration things to get people riled up about the school. Go ahead and Dart and Marvin roll a seek roll. So charisma.
So did we do good on our seek rolls?
You have done very good on your seek rolls. Marvin got 1. Dart, you got 1 on the seek rolls. I'm double checking my notes as the party's going on. Everyone's having a wonderful time. It's kind of dying down a little bit. Yukon has gotten a plethora of new students signed up for the free class and potentially future kids classes for his dojo. You don't see this, but you hear this. A like strong muscle car rolls away Dart would probably know it. That sounds similar to the engine I remember. Since we were talking about that ghost earlier, sounds similar to that engine from the time I heard that one guy. But rolls away and you don't see who's driving. So that little event we won't see, but it'll come up later. But sun is going down. It's becoming evening. You're the warning that Velvet gave you of like, you should really be inside before it gets too dark out. Plus the party's winding down, so you're free to go home, walk each other home, however that works. Just say bye and go, or hang out at one person's apartment.
The address that I got, is it closer to one of our two places?
It's actually like a whole other city away, so you'd have to drop it in a mailbox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yukon wouldn't happen to have like UPS mailers, or sorry, K-Town mailers or something? I could just drop it off in his mailbox?
Yeah, so he
Use his stamps?
You could definitely use his stamps.
We put it in that outgoing crate on the front desk.
Can I leave a little note in with it?
Sure. Yeah, what would you like to leave a note about?
This is the part where in Marvin's voice in an anime, the note would pop up and Marvin's voice would read the line, It's just going to say, Dear Mr. Pie, your son at a gathering to find his watch and give it back to you. So I hope it was worth it. He was a little bit of a rude prick, but by the end, he turned into a cool guy. Have a good day.
Do we get a quest complete sequence on screen?
Yes, in 3 to 5 business days, quest complete will be done. I'll let you know when that happens. But is there
The return address is Yukon's place.
Okay, good. But as you drop the parcel in the outgoing mail, is there anything Dart would be doing or getting ready for as you're both probably about to leave or do whatever you'd like?
No.
Dart's a simple guy.
Would you both just go about your separate ways back to your individual living spaces?
Unless otherwise prompted, yeah. I don't see why.
So did Velvet say specifically I should go back? I can't remember.
Oh, I said or be with a friend. Yeah, that was very ominous.
Just be indoors, go home,
Yeah.
go be somewhere
Okay.
inside. Don't be out when it's dark
Totally.
out.
Marvin, are you gonna be comfortable? Being alone after that?
I mean, I'm not gonna be alone. I got Barvin right here.
You're gonna hold up the little slime.
Oh!
Just
floating
shit
pizza
floating
slices,
all in him.
burger.
Some shoe from a kid.
Yeah, all the layers of the burger are drifting apart like a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, he got into some stuff today. The kids loved him. Though I do technically owe one of the families for a finger. Kids just sticking their fingers where they shouldn't be.
Oh. An acid slime? You found it in K-Town?
Well, yeah, what's his face? V-Dog. His buddy, Satin. He gave it to me.
That sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah, not really. He hit me in the throat. V-Dog's way cooler than Satin, that's for sure. That's why I gave him a cool nickname. Can't be calling him Velvet. That's just weird.
I feel like calling somebody by their name's not too weird. If you're comfortable, like I said, just Marvin and Barvin, I'm gonna head back home. And, I don't know. I'll probably get rid of this shirt. I'm a little embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed, man.
As he's standing there in his grand reopening shirt. It's like stylized. It's made by a graphic designer.
Every time you go to comfort me, there's a still of whatever you happen to be wearing today.
The K-Town does have some tall buildings, so although it's not quite night time, the sun is causing the shadows to grow darker and longer.
You know, I'm gonna interrupt God here for a quick little statement that I think might save our lives. Why don't we just stay here tonight?
A deafening wail will go throughout the city, echoing off the concrete buildings. Marvin hears this. Dart doesn't.
Yeah, why don't we just stay here tonight? I mean, I've been meaning to do some kind of training. I mean,
He grabs his belly and kind of like jiggles it around a little bit.
as you can see, I did that 1 week. That 1 week after we kicked Johnny's ass. Not Johnny. Cosmic. After we kicked Cosmic's ass. I did that like 1 week of practice. And then got kind of bored with it. So I've been meaning to come back here anyway. I'm sure Yukon won't mind. And if we're supposed to stay indoors or get eaten by like zombies or something, I don't know. It just seems like a good idea to not go wandering off.
Another wailing cry that Marvin hears outside.
Blank faced.
I mean, it's up to you though, man. If you want to go walk home, I think I might just crash here.
Oh, I'd love to stay at the academy.
Yukon is bringing in tables like, you guys are welcome to stay if you want. You can help me clean dishes or something, but
I'll help. I'll do chores.
another wailing cry outside. Marvin here getting closer and louder.
Now there's one wailing cry really close, but it was because Dart stubbed his toe.
Yeah, Marvin, you would think that somehow it got in the dojo.
Start scratching in my ear hole.
Oh man, there's just something going. Is that my tinnitus? No, wait. Maybe I should tell someone about that. Hey, Dart.
You look over. I'm sitting on like a bamboo mat. I have like a bag of ice on my foot. Oh, what's up, Marvin?
Outside of your own personal wailing screams of pain, have you been hearing those other wailing screams of pain?
No.
Great. Yeah, we probably should just stay in here tonight. Is Yukon inside yet?
I think he went in the
He
back.
can handle himself.
He went in the
Okay,
back.
cool. How do you lock these doors?
I've never done that. It can't be any different from other doors, though.
Oh, man, I don't know. It's a dojo academy.
I'm gonna hop on one leg towards the main door and assess the lock situation.
As you approach the door, Marvin will see outside Mr. Pie, the ghost, running down the street with a few other people. Dart, you don't see these other people running.
Yeah, I'm just
They're-
finicking with the door.
Yeah, you're just finicking with the door. Also, they're all ghosts. So there's like 6, 7
Yeah.
people running down the street as the cry is loud outside. Marvin does. You don't have to do anything.
I like the juxtaposition.
Rolling, crawling, flinging itself down the street is what looks like I call it the twisted man. So it's someone who's like every limb was turned. So like you take your arm and you just crank
Oh,
it.
yeah.
All the limbs are like in the wrong place as it's flailing like its body down the street towards the other ghosts that Marvin sees.
I like that. Gonna be in the dreams for a little while.
What was that, Marvin? There's gotta be a bolt or a key.
I was gonna be honest, Dart. I think this one's just better if I just don't tell you.
Okay. Do I figure out the door at this point?
The door's locked, yeah.
All right, I lock the door. I'm gonna look over at the mail that never got sent yet today because post comes in the morning, and I'm just gonna think about what happened earlier today, and go back to my little cot thing, my bed, and put the ice back over my foot.
As you do that, Marvin can hear the wailing outside. This is where the episode's gonna wind down and end. However, everyone can hear and feel this as something is pounding on the glass. Marvin, if you want to look out the front windows, you're welcome to. Otherwise, we'll.
I would love to look out the front windows, as well as Marvin so often does. He's gonna turn. He's gonna look out the front window. He's gonna keep his blank expression for a moment, and he's gonna pull out one of the magic cards just to see what the universe is giving him right now. Oh wow. I feel like this goes hand in hand with your story here. It is a vulture surrounded by crescent moons in a triangle with skulls. It's a consume card.
That is an excellent card because Mr. Pie is pounding on any wall or substance. We'll get actually what he sees from his point of view. So we cut to Mr. Pie. When he's running on the street and he's running past buildings, he can't actually see in the buildings. They're like these opaque windows or walls. He knows that vaguely that these used to be either places of living or businesses. Doesn't know if anyone is even in them anymore. The entire world is a sepia tone of what it is for everyone else who's living. And as this large creature is flinging its body down the street, it's able to capture some of the other ghosts and bring them to its large mouth and just bite and rip off their heads as their bodies disintegrate into its mouth. And Mr. Pie is yelling, "Let me in, let me," like trying and banging on any door, like, "Let me in." And is trying to escape. And that's where we will leave it for next time on Universe Zero. Thank you for watching this episode of Universe Zero. I hope you're enjoying the podcast so far, and make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Stick around next week so you can see what happens with Marvin and Dart in their adventures and what happens with this twisted man.